Have you ever wondered how people are writing really great books super quickly? Have you ever wondered how amazing entrepreneurs are taking their knowledge, turning them into books, and profiting a ton on the back end of these books? Well, if you've ever thought about writing a book for business growth, then I'm going to share with you the best type of book to write to achieve those results. Okay, now here's the thing. You don't need to do something incredibly complicated. You don't need to do something that requires tons of experience in writing. You don't even have to associate yourself as a writer. You just need to have the right type of book with the right plan so that you can take your experience and your expertise and turn that into something that people actually want to read. See, my name is Jake Kelfer. I'm a 4-time best-selling author. I've helped hundreds of other people write, publish, and launch best-selling nonfiction books so that they can grow their business. And I want to share with you the number one type of book that I would encourage you to write for business growth. So whether your goal is more lead generation and getting more high-quality leads in your pipeline, whether the goal is signing more clients, whether that's high-ticket clients or consulting clients or different types of coaching arrangements, whether it's trying to boost your authority and boost your credibility, whether it's to land paid speaking gigs and go on the speaking circuit, or whether it's just to make passive ROI from creating a book that people actually want to talk about and that refer and that becomes word of mouth and you can just collect every single month a check from all of your book sales. Whatever it is, this is the book style that I have found to work best for myself and for the clients that we've helped serve. Again, I've written 4 best-selling books that have generated millions of dollars in revenue on the back end of them in the form of businesses, book sales, speaking opportunities, etc. And we've helped hundreds of people do the same thing, resulting in 5-figure speaking fees, 5-figure plus, $10,000 plus consulting agreements, and so much more. Now, this type of book is called a Come With Me book. And I'm going to break all this down for you here. But what I have found is that this is not only the easiest book to write, it is also the fastest book to write. And I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to write a book for 6 years and then release it. I'm trying to do something that can maximize my time and create the best output for the input that I've put in. So writing a Come With Me book has become one of the things in my mind, and I've seen it done over and over again, where the amount of effort you put in is so not proportional to the results that you get. Why? Because you can write this book in just a few months, publish it, and then you can use it for years to come. Not just that, but once you do the work one time, you can use it in so many other ways. And so by doing the work one time, you get a disproportionate output, meaning that the input you're putting in produces an incredible return on the back end, right? What other thing can you put in the effort one time for just an hour a day and in just a few months be able to use it to generate leads, get clients, land speaking gigs, build credibility, improve your network, and so much more, right? That's why a Come With Me book is one of my favorite styles of books to teach. And it's not only the easiest, and it's also the fastest. Here's why. Let me explain. So it's the easiest book to write because a Come With Me book combines 2 things, your expertise with your experience. I'm going to dig into those details a little bit more. But it's easiest to write because you're often speaking to the person you once were. So it's easy to remember where you were just a couple years ago before your transformation. You're either talking to an ideal person that you can help, so you know their pain points, or you're talking to someone that you've already, in theory, been paid to solve their problems for. You're just now putting it in the form of a book. So it becomes really easy because you know who you're speaking to, you know what their pains are, you know what their desires are, and so you can write it directly to them, making the content and the messaging seamless and really easy to produce. Now, why is it the fastest? Well, it's the fastest book to write because you don't have to relive your entire life chronologically. And 2, you don't have to do exponential research on this. A lot of a great Come With Me book combines your expertise and your experience. And a lot of this is based on you, what you've learned, the things you already possess, okay? For example, when I got ready to write my 4th book, Big Idea to Bestseller, I was able to write the rough draft in 17 days and it was 32,000 words. Why? Well, because I had already been paid to teach that specific thing. I also already had a framework in mind, so I could just relay the framework from my brain and write it. So it was really an easy thing for me to do, and I was also able to do it super, super quickly. Now, the benefit and the thing that makes it replicable is the fact that, and I know I just stumbled over those words, that's okay, we're moving on, is this. Look. If you are writing your book Okay, if you're writing your book, you just have to put a concentrated effort in by following the right plan. For example, let's say you want to write a 30,000 word book and you want to get this done in 30 days. That's 1,000 words per day. That's it. Let's say you want to write a 15 chapter book in 30 days. That's one chapter every 2 days. So this can be done really quickly, really efficiently, and it tends to be the easiest for people to write. So let's break it all down. What does a Come With Me book really do? Well, the whole point of a Come With Me book is this concept where instead of saying, look how great I am, which is what so many books do, is the author thinks it's about them. And they're like, look how great I am. Look at all the results I've had. Look at who I am. Look at what I know. And the audience can't relate to that person, or they don't see themselves getting the same results, and therefore the book isn't as effective. And so instead of being, look how great I am, I'm the author, you say, hey, this is what I've been through. This is what I've learned. Let me share this with you so we can grow together. And when you change the narrative from making it about you as the author to making it about your people and actually getting them results, that's the shift that allows you to create a really special book. Come with me on this adventure and let's do it together. And so the way that you're going to create this is you're going to blend your authority and expertise with your relatability and experiences. So now let's dig into that. There are the two core things that you do in a Come With Me book. Now, you're going to share your expertise. But what separates a Come With Me book from more of a textbook heavy, boring book is that you're going to also include your experience. What separates just a memoir or just a book about your life that doesn't relate to readers necessarily is the fact that you combine that back with the expertise, which teaches people. So now we're teaching people something that's specific while also showcasing our experience. That's what allows people to know who we are, what we stand for, what we believe in, what we can teach, and also how they can get the results that we are showcasing in the book. So your expertise. Your expertise is your knowledge, your framework, your methodology, your process, everything that you know on the topic that would actually help your ideal reader get the result they're seeking. Your experience part of this book is the stories that you've lived through. It's your personal transformation. It's your real world proof, your case studies, your testimonials. This is what makes the book so relatable, okay? And so when you combine these two things, the expertise builds trust. Trust in the reader that you actually know what you're talking about. And the experience builds connection because readers can say, oh, they're just like me. And if they can do it, I can do it too. And so together, they position you as a relatable expert, which changes the focus from look how great I am to let's grow together and achieve something bigger than just ourselves. This is the Come With Me book. And when you break it down, you boil it down into this simple framework, you're able to take what you've learned, you're able to take what you've experienced, put them together so that people can actually learn from you and implement, and they can actually relate to you and feel connected to you. And here's why. To sum it all up, this is so important. Is because if people just know that you're really brilliant, they might not know that you're the person to help them. And if they just really like you, but they don't know how you can actually help or don't see any change, then they might not hire you on the back end. But when you can give them tactical information and showcase your personality throughout the book, now people will be like, wait a sec, I've already started to see results from their advice in this free book. Imagine what they can teach me if I paid. Imagine what I could learn if I hired them to speak. And also, gosh, their story's crazy. It's inspirational. I see so much of myself. So many people would relate to this. They are my person. And an example of this that I want to give is when I write my books, I'll put let's go with 7 O's. Why? Because that's my personality. I'm going to fire it on up. And some people are going to be like, Jake, that's grammatically incorrect. Yeah, I know. But you know what's even more important? The people that resonate with my positive, upbeat, optimistic energy is going to be like, yes, that's the guy I want to work with. And there are also going to be some people who are like, that's not the guy I want to work with. And that's spectacular. Because now I can refer those people to the better fit, and the people that are a perfect fit are perfect fits. And I don't know about you, but I want to work with people that light me up. I want to work with people that I can really support and that like what it is that we're trying to help them achieve. So That's how you do a Come With Me. This is the number one book to write if you are looking to write a nonfiction book that will actually grow your business on the back end. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you write your Come With Me book. And if you need any more guidance, I've written a book called Big Idea to Bestseller. It's a step-by-step roadmap on literally how to write, publish, and launch a nonfiction book. If you want to get a free copy of that, just go to bigideatobestseller.com/free-book. That's bigideatobestseller.com/free-book. You can get a free copy of the book. Just cover the shipping and we'll send it directly to your doorstep. And if you already know that you want to write a book, or you want help creating an outline, or you want more guidance on how does the process actually work, then go to bigideatobestseller.com/call and you can speak with our team on actually how to lay it all out there. We'll go over your idea. We'll go over your vision. We'll go over kind of what stopped you from doing it. And we'll kind of map out an entire game plan on how you can go from that call to best-selling author in just a matter of months. So there you have it. There you have it. The number one book to write for business growth. See you later.